Alright guys, we're going to talk about the worn brick running bond. It is a brick stamp, very common for many manufacturers. We happen to like ours quite a bit. There's a lot of detail in here. It imprints very well. And one of the things you might notice on this stamp compared to some others is we have no grout lines on this part of the brick. We carry the grout lines in here. And what that does for you is it gives you a better stamp impression on those joints. You have a lot less detail work to take care of. And that's also how you're going to lay those out. This stamp does have a left and a right and a top and a bottom. This bottom, you've got the joint. This top, you do not. Alright, how you're going to lay these out? Very simple. You'll start one area. And you'll notice you can't mess it up because this fits properly. If you were to do this, you're going to see there's a lot of play here. That's wrong. So it makes it very simple for you to just work your way across the slab. And when you're going to start your next row, you're going to want to make sure if your big joints are on the right hand side, if this is the right half of that stamp, your next row will also have a right half of that stamp. So that grout line here matches up with no grout line on this side. Alright, you're going to see this is wide. It fits perfectly into the wide joint. For it to be wrong, Alright, so when it comes to starting your second row, we have to maintain that left and right orientation that we talked about earlier. If your thick bricks are on your right hand side, your next row will also be on your right hand side, so your top and bottom grout lines are going to line up. Another thing you want to make sure of is that you get proper brick alignment. You can do this, it's going to work fine, but what's going to happen is you're going to have this constant joint of the stamps running up and down. To correct that, you just might consider taking a marker, taking this line on the back of the stamp, and making a little mark there. Much larger on your stamps. And what that enables you to do is take that mark and line it up with the corner of this stamp, which is your other joint. And what that's going to do for you is move this joint off so you don't have that linear joint between your stamps. It makes for a little neater impression. Then you just continue on. And the stamps will take care of the rest. There you have it, worn brick running bond. When it comes to getting a stamp set from Waltools, one of the things you want to do is make sure you open your box and inspect the package as soon as it arrives. You want to make sure you have the proper stamps and the number of pieces before you start your job. Don't wait until you get there to find out that there could be a problem. Another rule to keep in mind, everyone always asks about the number of stamps that you use. The number of stamps should be enough to get across your project and start another row. For example, if you've got a 12-foot slab, you want enough stamps to go across that 12 feet, plus a stamp or two to start another row. That's the general rule of thumb when it comes to stamping. Hey guys, some common accessories when it comes to concrete stamping that you're going to want to have on hand. One, some grout rollers, very handy. They come with different size grout lines. Some are sanded, some are plain. It's great for touch-ups, just keep them in your back pocket as you go along. These are great out in the middle, but when it comes up to an edge or a wall, you're going to want to look at the Waltools Grout tool set. 1/4 inch, 3/8 1/2 inch. These are very handy when you go up against a wall. As you can see, it's a rocker profile. You'll be able to back right up into a wall and get a great impression here, where the roller's not going to do that. Again, they just fit right in your back pocket and make it really easy to tailor your job as you go along.